do this video because you see a lot of videos on YouTube. Oh, I may regret it, but here we go. And you don't see a whole lot of videos with people that have really long hair like mine. Or not, it's like down to my butt. I have really come to have a love-hate relationship with my hair. My hair has gotten so long. Oh yeah, you don't want to watch all this. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This video is going to be a little bit different than the usual videos that we normally do. So I'm trying to find a nice mix between the two lifestyles that I have. And we go out on the boat a lot. So most of the time in most of our videos you see my hair's either up on top of my head, or I've got it pulled back in a ponytail, or it's in a hat or whatever, and I just don't fix it. Just throw it back, get it out of my face and go. Well, besides loving going out on the water in our boat, another hobby that I have personally is I love to belly dance. And I have been belly dancing since 2003, and it's now 2022. Almost 23, so a long time. And I actually do teach as well. So that kind of requires, it doesn't require, I mean, you can do your hair any way you want to when you dance, but I'm so used to having my long flowy hair, and so I've kept it long, especially since I started dancing all those years ago. I tried to keep it long so it would look good, you know, when I was performing. So I've been trying to find a hairstyle that was kind of a mix to where I can keep a lot of the length, but put some layers in it. And I don't know if you can see, I've got layers, but they're really thrown out, and they're long. I mean, my shortest layer is longer than most people keep their hair. You know, it's way down here. So I need some layers to give it some body and some fullness, because you can see, I mean, it's thick and it's heavy, so it just pulls it down. And I need some oomph up here. So I've been watching videos on how to do a long shag cut, on how to do a butterfly cut, the wolf cut, and I think I've settled on the butterfly cut. And one of the videos that I watched was Brad Mondo, and he kind of shows you how to do a DIY. Of course, nothing substitutes going to the salon and having your hairdresser do it. They're always going to do a better job. But I haven't been to a salon in probably almost 9 years, 8, 9 years. And that's just because I moved away from Tennessee down here when I married my husband to Florida. And I just don't trust anybody with my hair. I've had my hair messed up a few times in the past, and I just don't want to go through that again. You want to have, you know, decent scissors. Make sure they're scissors that are for cutting hair. You don't want to use like kitchen shears or anything like that. So I've got not an inexpensive pair of scissors, but I got them at, I think, Sally's Beauty Supply, and they're for cutting hair. And I also got a pair of the texturizing shears as well. So that being said, I'm going to wet my hair and I will be back. Here we go. So we found the apex, and it says to go from there and down behind your ear. Okay. And then that hair, you're supposed to comb forward. Okay. So we have this part comb forward. Other side, which I am left-handed, so this is going to be harder for me on this side. Make sure I go behind the ear. Okay. Oh, I'm so over this long, stringy hair. Oh my gosh. Don't get me wrong, it's really pretty when it's all curled, and especially, you know, when I do it for a performance or something like that, my belly dance performances, but oh my gosh, any other time, I'm like so over it. Okay, so, all right, so we've done that, and he says to comb it all forward. And he also says to make sure you want to comb and get it nice and smooth. You don't want any like little ripples or anything like that. Oh, geez Louise. Yeah. Yeah, this is this is not fun. Oh my gosh. Can be, I guess. It is so hard to comb my hair. I'm not used to combing my hair. I usually use like a pick, which has wider teeth. If we comb this back and comb this back, I can't comb that side good. Okay, I think I've got it pretty good. Okay, so he says to put a hair tie, and he says you're gonna kind of look like a unicorn in the front. So, here we go. Okay, now we're supposed to bring all of this, and as you can see, I still have a lot up here. This is going to be a challenge, especially with it wet. I can do this. How to get this up here? I don't want to use a brush, but I might have to, because I can't have all this stuff because we're going to be cutting. So I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, so the next step, he says, is to cut. You're going to be cutting the front pony first, and you want to, he said, don't cut it like this, and don't cut it like this. You want to cut it, since you're pulling all of this forward, you want to cut it at an angle, angled out from your head. So it kind of goes like this, okay? And he said, you know, don't go crazy, because you can always take more off, but you can't put it back on. So, seeing how I'm so nervous, but of course you see my hair is still really, really long. So, I think I'm going to go with about 3 inches. I'm going to measure it with my comb, like from the big teeth up, that way, because you want to do the same amount off here that you do here. And he says, you know, that you want, but you also want to take off enough to where you're going to see it, because he said if you take off just a tiny little bit, you're not going to see that. So I'm going to take, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Oh, gee. boy. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do the scissors and then I'll texturize it, because that's going to make it a little bit. Oh, it's like painful. Evidently, I don't think my scissors need to be sharpened. They are hair cutting shears, but oh gosh. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to even it up. And I think these things are working better for me, really. They even it up, but then I'm gonna like angles in it, because I don't want it too choppy. I don't know if you can see them or not, like little wispies. I gotta get those off, because they're like just still too long. They didn't cut. Evidently, my scissors have had it. So, there we go. I guess they call it like a picket. There we go. See, it's like, okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're going to go for the back.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear.
Okay, so now we're ready to start cutting this. And again, he said you want to angle it just like you did the front. So it's at an angle. Now my hair is so thick. This is really going to be a challenge. You just about need a flipping weed whacker to get through all of this. Gosh. Okay, so and we need to cut off the same amount that we did. I have a feeling I'm going to end up cutting off more at some point. But the same amount that we did here. So I guess about right there. Gosh. The front was easy peasy compared to the back. Sheesh. And I can't brush it all the way from the top because it's just so thick I can't do it. So, see, my hair is just really thick. Which, again, is a blessing and a curse. Again, you want to keep it angled. And I'm trying, but oh my gosh. I'm just going to texturize the ends a little bit. Okay. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to have to take more off of this. But let's take it down and let's see what happens. Okay, well, see, I cannot comb my hair. I just can't do it. My hair is so flippin' thick. Okay, well, you can definitely see a lot of layers. Oh yeah, you don't want to watch all this. Okay, well, this is just styled with the dryer, and mean, it's got the good feathering action and stuff like that. This side's really pretty. I'll show you the back. And I don't have any products in it really, except for a little bit of the leave-in conditioner. So it probably would style better if I had like some mousse or something. I know my hair usually does better with mousse or something in it. But it definitely looks healthier. Definitely looks much healthier. So now I think I'm going to style it a little bit different and with like maybe a wand, and let's see what happens with that. So I'm gonna just gently do some pieces and we'll be back to see how that looks. Definitely looks better than it did. I think at some point I still want more volume up here, but I don't have the nerve to cut it that short yet with layers. So, but here you go, you can see the back. So it does have more movement, definitely. Does feel a little bit lighter. And I think it looks a lot healthier. The length, I'm happy with the length because it was, you know, again, way down, like below my waist, at the top of my butt there. So this is definitely more manageable. You can see it was like down to here. And oh, it just feels overall better. So I want to thank you all for watching the video, for hanging out with me. And again, next time I get ready to maybe do something a little different, maybe I'll video it again. It's a little something different for our channel, but you know, like I said, I want to share this with our subscribers. I know we've got all kinds of subscribers out there, and I'm sure there's some of you ladies that have a lot of long, thick hair like me. So yeah, thank you for watching. You want to make sure and like and subscribe. And you're watching Two Bears Outdoors. Bye.